Hey there, everybody. Welcome. So today is Friday, TGIF. We're gonna do a Saji MFW. I guess 2 for 1. I'm usually not on at this time, right? So this is gonna be different. What can I say? I've looked at MFW's latest Instagram live stream, and it seems he's talking about a lot of things that Sagittariusshawty is talking about, just life, love, friendships, whatnot, YouTube. So I decided to do both at the same time. Hello, Kelly Wade. Hey, Susie Q. This is Dog. Tweets, Eerie Pepperoni. Hi there, Alada. Vagina. Hi there, YOLO. Swaggins. What's up? Christy. Oh, you know what? I should have done this before. Crap. I need some clothes for my DD blow up doll, to be honest with you. I can't believe I'm even saying this. Okay, wait. No, I should put the wig on first. I got like a pixie cut wig, blonde, for my blow up doll because I'm still gonna be doing some skits. Hey, Nashville Hot Chicken Sandwich, Passionate Libra, Janine, Patricia. Who do we have here? Lilu Dallas Multipass. Hey there. Happy life. Buddha bitch. What's up? Early in the morning for you, early riser. Okay. You know what? I'ma be right back. I'm probably have to get some clothes for my DD doll. I'm gonna put the wig on. Should I do that right now? Okay. Yeah, I got a DD blow up doll. It's right here. Look. Wait, I can't show that much. See? Whoa, Dee, put some clothes on, Dee. Okay, all right, Katrina. Hey, what's up? Hey, D, just me. What's going on? But we're gonna be doing some skits, okay? I got Dee. You know what? Let's just go into Sagittariusshawty. No, I am not doing it right now, okay? Dee needs to get her night going on. It's late, Dee. All right, let me put Sagittariusshawty out, okay?
Today, bearing bad news. Bearing. Okay, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. This isn't a regular video. I'm not really doing anything in this video. I'm just gonna rant because I have no one to fucking rant to. And I feel like I'm just going fucking insane in my brain.
Boxing's supposed to still be June 18th. It's a Saturday. Not too far from now, like a week and a day.
So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, but do you ever just get in those moods where you literally hate everyone? Like, you don't want to talk to anyone, you don't want to hang out with them, and like everything you see posted online just makes you fucking roll your eyes, and you're just so annoyed with everyone. But then at the same time, you wish you had friends to hang out with. No, I don't. Anyways, so
I guess Sagittariusshawty is lonely. Whatever happened to her guy? The guy who's she has a crush on. Remember that? She's been seeing this guy for quite some time now. I wonder if he's still around. So
For those of you who know, what's the date? What was the date? June 8th. What's 8 times 2? That's 16, right? Anyway, so in about a week, you
hey, I'm Big B.
could clap for me if you want. It'll be 5 months since I have hung out with a male and like on like that type of like time. Like as
Mm-hmm.
like a talk I don't even talk to males. I haven't talked to a guy since like since when I first moved in here, and even then we weren't even really talking. We were just like talking. And we didn't even end up smashing because he cut me off because he saw me on live cutting up my face like the freaking psycho that I am. But anyways,
Yeah, because I remember that live stream. That was last year, I think like February, March, or April. I think it was March. If not, it would be February or April. If everybody or anyone remembers that, that was pretty scary to a lot of people. She literally came on drunk and started cutting into her face. Dr. Harry Balls, wait and see. All you gotta do. Who is this? This is Sagittariusshawty, another Canadian YouTuber, not that far away from Foodie Beauty, a 4 to 5 hour difference depending on certain conditions.
did this fucking thing just turn? Anyways, you know what? It needs to be straight, please. Okay. My ring light is fucking broken. And it's like fucking 200 something for a new one. And I don't have that. Well, I don't have that for that. Anyways, so let me just like give you an overall of what I'm like going through right now. And
Speaking of OnlyFans and YouTube and whatnot, I keep saying this Sagittarius Shreddy was in the, I think, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 percentile. She was one of the top OnlyFans creators. She was making over like 10K a month, she was saying at one point, even on YouTube when she really was getting into it. But she kind of fell off now. She says that her agoraphobia and her anxiety is really keeping her from being creative,
it's actually not,
which
I'm going through
which I can
something.
see. Hey,
Did it just fucking
Fibonacci.
switch? Okay. So first of all, I'd like to say that I have this blanket wrapped around me right now because I'm wearing a t-shirt and my arms are freaking fat like a lunch lady's arms, and my boobs are sagging, and I just look like a fucking mom of 5 kids.
Hey, YTR. How you doing?
That's really rude. I take that back. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I look like, you know what? I don't know how to edit. I'm so sorry.
Victoria Rose asks, do you think Saji would ever collaborate with Foodie? No, because what happened last year in March, Foodie Beauty started stealing the creativity of what Saji is, going on these Tinder dates, Bumble, Hinge, whatever, POF, and like trying to hook up with guys, or maybe hooking up with guys, or get into all these super out there situations. That was Sagittarius Shawty's thing, but Foodie Beauty was trying to copy. Every single time we talk about something that involves Foodie Beauty, it always goes or rolls into her copying. So not only did she copy the whole BBW King thing, which I still do have evidence, I do have the evidence on that. She was copying Sagittarius Shawty last year. She never has any of her own creativity. These days, she's copying hot ass biznatch with the whole twerking, the whole fupa shaking and movements and everything. There's a lot of things that Foodie Beauty copies now. Sagittarius Shawty got aware of this and actually outed Foodie Beauty back last year. She doesn't want to collab or work with her, which I totally understand, because there's certain lines creators shouldn't cross when you know yourself, when you're copying somebody else's work but you're not giving them credit. nor do you even ask permission if you can imitate. But then again, imitation is the best form of flattery, right?
I love all the moms out there. Okay, anyway, so basically, I haven't dated anyone since I was 23. And the guy that I dated, I was only dating him really because he was driving me around to places and like
Facts, Nashville.
we were having sexy time and like he would tell me he loves me and stuff and like it was like, oh, this is fun. But I didn't really like I didn't actually love him, like, and sex was trash and I ended up cheating on him with my ex. Anyways, that's not what I'm here to say.
Hey,
Bro, I'm
Sid.
going crazy.
How you doing?
Is this
Long
what a
time.
manic episode is? Am I having a manic episode? What mental illness
True.
is this?
Saji's
I
younger.
have so many. Which one is it? Okay. Anyway, so I haven't dated a man since I was 23. I'm going on 27 in like 5 months. So 23,
Hey,
24,
Kenny
25,
J.
26. That's
What's up?
4 fucking years. I'm not talking to a man. I'm not dating a man. And I know y'all are gonna be in the comments like, "Oh my god, you don't need a man." I know you don't need a man. That's not the
Sup?
point. That's not the point. It's
Saji
just like,
is now 26.
and I've already said this in previous videos, so I don't know why I'm repeating it. But like, am I ever gonna find a fucking man? And then I would like just work on yourself. And like, I've been working on myself. Well, mentally, not really physically. Um, but I started to do home workout this morning.
We're true
And it was
eerie.
actually really fun. Anyways, so I
Hey,
started
Jackie.
taking vitamins and like these things literally like every day, and I've been doing that for like the month, and I really noticed a difference because I woke up the other day on Monday. It's now Tuesday, so that was yesterday.
Yeah, I think this is true, Kenny J. Let go of the idea of finding mine and one will come to you, right? I think people can kind of, I don't know, sense when you have when you have strong desires, when you are to the point where it might seem desperate, like you're desperately seeking somebody. And we have that ability to really pick up on a lot of these things. So I think what she needs to do is work on herself, get better, and then a man will come into her life when a man comes into her life. But then, would she be saying this if that guy is still around? That guy where he's celibate and she's celibate, but they were hanging out with each other? I wonder what happened with that.
What? No, it's Wednesday. Dude, see, I'm not smart. Okay, so I woke up on Monday morning at 9 a.m. Brushed my teeth and everything, and then I had the energy to clean. And like I cleaned my bathroom, I took out all my garbage, like I did some dishes, I made my bed, I fucking like I did a lot of stuff, and it took the whole day
Hey, Fat Belly Kid.
until like I want to say 6 p.m.
Happy Friday, Farah.
And it still feels like I
Hey,
didn't get
Eric
anything
Pepperoni.
done because why is my place still messy? And then I woke up this morning and I did a home workout. And I'm feeling really good. I feel like that I'm a new person, but that's only one fucking day. I'm losing track of why I fucking came on here. Anyway, I don't know what's wrong with me lately, but I'm just like always like annoyed by everyone. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a few of the problems in my life. Okay, so I have some friends. And I feel like this is selfish to say, but I'm just gonna say
For sure,
it. Like,
Buddha.
who like when they're okay. For me, when I'm depressed, like yeah, I like don't associate with people, and I like don't want to hang out with anyone or see anyone, but only for like a short period of time. Like maybe a month the longest. But my friends,
Smash that like button, everybody.
have gone to 6 months without seeing me. because they're not in the mood to be around anyone. Well, that's what they say. I don't.
Oh wow.
They don't want to be
Hmm.
around anyone. They're going through some things, whatever, whatever. I'm not saying that they're not. Obviously, I think like that's valid, whatever. I don't know why I'm saying whatever because I really do think that's valid and stuff. But like, does anyone ever like wonder like what it's like to be on the opposite side of that? Because me, like, it's the summertime. I want to see my friends. I want to do things. Like, I want to have people to fucking go to dinner with, go get drinks with, go to the
I saw that,
beach with.
Carbella.
Like, maybe
So I have no idea what's been going on in the world that much of Saji as in on the in, but what it seems is like her friends like Tatiana and everybody else, it was what avoiding her, because if you haven't seen your friends in 6 months, I mean, and they live close to you or even in the same city, what does that tell you? Like it's really strange to me if a guy or girl or anybody is my good friend, or even like with Katie, if it's your best friend but they haven't seen you in 6 months. And then she had Theo there last year and Theo left. That tells me a lot of things. In fact, I was hearing the real reason Theo left was because of guys, because there were fights over men, because I don't know, maybe Sagittariusshawty has not an abundance mindset when it comes to men, but a scarcity mindset, while Theo had an abundance of men, but wasn't really sharing. Let me just say that, because that really sums it all up of what I was hearing. Because I really don't live that far away from Sagittariusshawty. I live about 20 minutes, maybe like 25 the most. If you're like going super fast, you can get there 15, but I never do that. But that is what I was hearing. This whole Theo situation was about guys, and that's why Theo left. Now with this whole Katie thing and Tatiana thing, not seeing your good friends, there has to be a logical reason.
go out of town, get a telly, fucking like do some fun shit while we're out of town. And the thing is, I'm sick of trying to make new friends. Honestly, like, it's just a no. Like, there's two people that I feel absolutely comfortable around, and like, we're all like mentally, like, like not on any childish shit with each other. Like, if we have a problem, we'll say it straight to each other. And like, if there's never any like secret animosity because we tell each other everything. Like, if something that they're doing is pissing me off, we will straight up say like I don't like that you're doing that, da 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 da, and like we'll talk it out like literal adult.
I'm not sure about that on Big B. On Big B says her friends are bailing because Saji is moving forward in her life and they're not, maybe. Well, Tatiana is either in nursing school or is about to graduate. I don't know. It seems at least her friends for the most part wanna better themselves, get an education and move on in life. But then again, you could also say Tatiana is trying to be a nurse, but then again, she has a boyfriend that is either still in jail or was in jail, which is very contrasting when it comes to, okay, so you're trying to better yourself, you're trying to be a nurse, which is a very good career profession, but then again, you have a guy who's in and out of jail. Like, make it make sense.
And but
Hey,
it's
Steffi.
hurtful
Hey, Gemini.
when your friend doesn't want to see you. And like, I understand like mental health and like
Hey, Kabir.
all of that, but like being on the other side of it, it's just it almost just feels like they don't care about you. And like, I don't know what mental illness this does, but I always like at the back of my head, I'm always thinking like when I chill with somebody, I'm always thinking like, oh, like they're gonna talk about me when I leave, or like, oh, they probably talk shit about me all the time. They probably secretly don't like me, all that shit. And like me and those thoughts, it doesn't help when someone doesn't want doesn't
So true, Buddha. I think boundaries need to be in place with, all aspects of your life.
or says they can't see you or whatever.
She mentioned her friend that passed, not that I know of. That was,
And
you
I
know
feel like
what?
this is so
I heard she didn't pass though, because I remember that when we looked at her Instagram, and it was Emily Sweet. Do we actually have confirmation that Emily Sweet passed? Because I heard that she didn't, like a week or 2 or 3 after that.
selfish to say, but like I just want to put it out there that like I don't know. And I've also been feel like no one gives a fuck about me, and like no one would even notice if I was like dead or gone missing. Because, and I feel like the only reason anyone would even notice is because I didn't pay my landlord, and she could come to check and be like, "Where you at?" Like that's sad. Like my dad didn't go. Did my dad even went like 5 or something months without seeing me? And like I could understand like if it was the me before that was like doing reckless stuff and then calling people for help and just like
That's true, Kidney J. No firm confirmation, but yeah, YouTube page people are saying rest in peace. If you don't know, I'm sure you know the video. It was called "Pulling a Prank on My Best Friend or My Crush" or something like that, where people didn't like how it came out, and not all your videos are gonna come out well. What I mean by that is that sometimes you pull a prank on somebody and it doesn't translate well into a video. It could be based on your how the prank went around. It could be based on how you edited the video. But that was Emily Sweet. Let me pull up her page because people are still saying RIP to her. All right, so here we go. This is Emily Sweet. This was the friend, the crush. She played that prank on. I think it was December 2020, and then they stopped being friends because what happened was they got into a fight, and then they started shit talking each other. But this is allegedly, supposedly, the friend that passed. People are actually still putting rest in peace on our videos. From what I see, I just checked, and like a month ago, somebody was like, "Rest in peace." I'm like, okay, I guess rest in peace then, Emily. I would say it's more true than false that she did pass away, especially when a lot of drugs were involved. If you don't know, Sagittariusshawty was using and taking a lot of substances in the past, and so was Emily Sweet. That is just something they were doing, but I was hoping both of them would get past that. Hey, Sandy Shores. Hey, Blue Eyes.
um completely just ruining or self-sabotaging and shit, but it's not. I'm healed and I want to do healed girl thing. There's a boogie in my nose.
What do you mean by that? Where Emily Sweet would have been located? I don't understand that question.
Fuck, I don't have any paper. Okay, we're just gonna.
But I
Yeah,
think the bottom line she's trying to say is that she's
I'm
lonely,
not reaching in there.
really lonely.
But it's
But
like right
whatever
there.
happened to that
Anyways,
guy?
oh my god. Oh, also for those of you who are saying you like my nails short, this isn't a thing. They're with lifting, so I cut them down short so that it wouldn't rip off my whole nail. You are never gonna catch me with short nails, other than when I do this with my nails. Anyways,
They were saying Emily passed allegedly because of an overdose.
did it? I'm just hoping it'll follow. Okay, anyways, so that's my rant for friends. Whatever. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, like you should focus on yourself. Always focus on yourself. Find a hobby. Da, 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 da. But it's so easy for people who aren't living your life to tell you what to do about situations you're going through. Like it's so easy for someone to sit and say like, "Oh, work on yourself, like find hobbies." Da, 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 da. But like,
Nashville, from what I was seeing on Emily Sweet's IG, she used to travel to a lot of places. She'd go to Durham region, which is like Oshawa, Whitby, Ajax, Pickering. I think she lived in Durham, so you could maybe try Pickering, Ontario, Ajax, Ontario, Whitby, Ontario, Oshawa, Ontario, and see if what like 2 3 months ago if a person with the first name Emily in their early 20s passed away of an OD, and see what you find. I was even seeing Emily with her Instagram stories up in Barrie, Ontario, and I'm like, there's only a few reasons why a young girl that seems to have a lot of men around her all the time would be traveling from city to city to city. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get more into it, but you know what I mean.
you what to do about situations you're going through. Like it's so easy for someone to sit and say like, "Oh, work on yourself, like find hobbies." Da, 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 da. But like, if I'm being honest, like I'm alone like 24 fucking 7. Like, and I've already said this before, like, and like a lot of people are like, oh, like do this, do that. But like you can't really sit there and pretend to understand unless you are going through the same thing that I go through. I feel like everyone has like a certain group of friends that they always hang out with or that are really close with them and shit. And then everyone has a family that they do family things with all the time. And then there's just me.
Right, Patricia?
And I'm just constantly like, what the fuck am I even here for? Like, why am I living?
Here's the thing though, there is loneliness and then there's true loneliness. At least she has a brother, at least she has her dad. Like her dad loves her no matter what she's done. He still comes back, and she's done some really dirty things to her dad. She's called her dad out, called him a loser, called him all types of expletives that I will not repeat, but he still comes around. He still has love for her. If you remember that situation where she allegedly found out early last year that her dad cheated on her mom, and she went off on him, calling him all types of names. I think she even called him on the phone and told him off, but he still loves her. He still loved her when she was doing that to him. So, and he seems like he's a guy who just loves his kids, loves her brother, loves her, and is there for her whenever she needs him, no matter what she does.
First of all, I don't like humans right now because of the mood that I'm in. I don't like it here. The vibes are just not it. Um, the men we have to choose from are just a no. Also, another thing, I'm
Right, in
so
the
sick
poet.
of when I talk about men or I talk about like,
Hey,
yeah,
son,
when I talk
Kisarika.
about men in general, like men stuff, whatever, and someone tries to give me advice, but they're not even like, okay, I don't know how to put this kind of nicely.
It's her crowd she hangs around with, Guinea J. I mean, she's stuck, but she could unstuck herself. But then again, the internet is forever, so can she really unstuck herself? Like you see the type of guys that they hang around with. I mean, not my crowd. Hey, Patricia D. Morning. How are you doing?
I don't like taking advice from people. If I look at you and there's no part in your life or no aspect of your life that I wish to have, or like I'm looking at, I'm like, oh, like that looks nice. Like, yeah, I would want that life, you know? and I feel like you shouldn't giving me
Yeah,
be
exactly. She attracts Toronto mans, them.
giving.
The Toronto
I feel like I'm not
mans.
really gonna take your advice. Okay, no. Let me put it a different way. So people will full on be in like shitty relationships and be getting treated like shit and stuff, and then they want to give me advice about men. Like, no offense, but like, I'm not the type of person who's gonna get in a relationship just to have that like feeling of loneliness filled. Also, guys, because I don't know what's wrong with me now either, because I just don't know if I like men. I actually don't
Oh.
know.
Hmm.
I don't know if I like anyone
Great, Patricia.
in general. Because how come every time a man messages me now, I automatically get turned the fuck off? And like when they start talking about sex and shit, my pussy dries up. And I'm just like sitting there like, ew, ew. Like, don't talk to me. Don't send me your fucking smelly penis. And like, bro, I don't like that.
Ew.
Ew.
Right, Sid?
Oh, I also have an announcement. You guys aren't. No, I'm not gonna announce that. Actually, it's not nobody's business. Oh,
That's so true, Cakes of Fire. She finds a certain type of men because of her whole life choices. Yeah, your life choices really dictate where your life, goes to. Even with Foodie Beauty, you see her eating fast food every day. If she ate healthier food every single day, if she actually took the time to work on her mental health or physical health, go to the gym, then she would be in a better place right now. So your real everyday choices add up to what you are and what you will be, what you will become.
but yeah. I did a workout today. I don't know the names of the workouts that I did, but I did that one where um you lay on your side and then you put like your leg up, 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 and then the other side you go up, 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 and then I did like with the weights I did the and then the oh god, let's see down up, up. And then I did some little ass crunches because god damn, I can't even like get off the floor.
I mean, tweets, I think that is one aspect of it. Tweet says, I feel like she's learned not to hand out money to everyone around her right now because she don't got none. That's why she ain't been doing her OnlyFans to the level that she was before, and she's not doing YouTube at the level that she was before. Oh, by the way, if you didn't catch that, she was actually doing, isn't that Megan the Stallion song? Up, right? Let me check. It is, right? Isn't that the Megan the Stallion song, or am I thinking something else? But that is a song with the whole up. Happy Friday, Mary from the Six. How you liking them six men's, Mary? The six men's them treating you good? Or ladies treating you well?
And it's so weird. Like I don't think I mentioned this before, but back in high school, I used to work out. Okay, like not like fully go to the gym, have like a daily routine type of workout, but I would run on the
Oh, it's
treadmill. I'd
Cardi.
walk on the
My bad, everybody.
treadmill. Like I'd have like a whole workout routine. Like and I would walk to and from school. Like, and I feel like that's what really kept the weight off. And like I feel like ever since I stopped working and like just sit around like doing nothing, like I gained so much weight because like is someone trying to get in my house?
How does she pay her bills? She pays her bills by YouTube and OnlyFans, and she has been talking about getting tellies lately. But then again, if she's celibate, that means she's not doing the telly life. And what I mean by the telly life is in getting hotels and having different guys come through and pay you for services. She is actually fairly high up. I would say, I don't know, in around the teens of floors, you know? in Mississauga, right by the city center, which is an amazing place to live, a really good area, snazzy. You're gonna be paying a lot of money per month. And she does. She pays $2,400 a month to stay in this condo, which is extremely expensive.
Um, I feel like ever since I moved out, as a whole, I just gained a lot of weight. And I do think it's mostly because of Uber Eats, but also because I'm not fucking doing anything. And I was actually looking up like classes or like activities to do as like an adult the other day, and like I don't
For
know like
sure,
what I want to
tweets.
do. Like I was looking at places to volunteer because like maybe that could help occupy my time, but half of them don't let you volunteer if you're not vaccinated, and half of them don't let you volunteer if you have a fucking police record. So that was
Mm-hmm.
fun. And then ever since I stopped having SEX and having encounters with males, what I usually post on my OnlyFans is like um, me with a weenie. And now that I'm not posting that, like people are like, "Oh, I don't want to subscribe. Like you don't even do anything fun anymore." But like,
Well, that's her. She came at 100, and now a lot of people find her boring, right? Because she came around talking about running, not running trains, but getting trains run on her. Um, she used to go on Instagram and like give guys head while on Instagram Live. She used to do all these like story times about hooking up with guys and sucking them off and having sex with them on all types of stuff, getting infections in her eye because some guy blasted her in the eye, and then that made her viral. All these things that certain types of people loved hearing about, and this is how she exploded. If you don't remember, also, the height of her popularity, we also saw somebody come around that is now a very well known hip hop artist. And you guys know who that is, right? Whoever sings Ransom. Little Tekka used to come around and hang out with her on Instagram lives. Like a lot of people from the six used to want to be on Sagittarius lives. What's the train, Monty? Uh, well, it ain't a choo choo train.
I don't want to touch a man. And then I was actually googling going back to school, and not so I can get like a job with like a high school diploma and like do a regular 9 to 5 thing, but just to like occupy my time, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think I'm going through a midlife crisis, and I just feel so alone. Okay, I can't lie. I'm actually in a pretty
Shop
decent
Booker
mood right
K.
now, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm just so annoyed. Like, can someone tell me they relate to this, please? Like, there's like real shit going on. I sound like such a hypocrite because I just ranted about the dumbest shit. But, anyways, there's like real shit going on in the world right now. Like, the shit in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Was it Texas that they like um said like if the guy is drunk and he SAs you, then he can use that as a defense or something.
Is her mom in her life? No, unfortunately, Sagittariusshawty's mom passed when she was a teenager, and that made her spiral and lash out, and that actually pushed her into being placed into prostitution. She was forcefully, in my opinion, placed into this lifestyle. I can tell you the story. I've told you the story. Well, she's told the story multiple times of how she entered into being a prostitute. Like she was just vulnerable. Guys saw that. They took advantage of that. Started giving her alcohol to drink while placing her in hotel rooms and um, having other men come through and have sex with her. And it's very unfortunate incident, but it happens all over Canada. It happens a lot with indigenous peoples, where guys will go to certain reserves all over Canada and get women who do not want to stay on a reserve where there's maybe a couple hundred or a couple thousand people. They want to see a big city. They want to have a different type of life, but then they get themselves into really bad situations because they don't have money, they don't have a job to escape such a situation. So it's very sad and awful that people yeah, get through it. So yeah, she was definitely a victim of sex trafficking, of how things turned out for her. And I wish the best for her and that she gets better.
And like all the mass shootings going on. You know what? Scratch that. Not let's just like not even just that, but like the fact that everyone's so invested in celebrities' lives, it just weirds me out. I feel like I don't fit in with the people of this generation, but I feel like a lot of people feel that too. So like maybe I don't know. But anyways, my timeline is just filled with Lori Harvey and Michael and like quotes. Everyone's just reposting
Facts,
these
Ari.
quotes about like,
Sup, Trudy?
oh, Lori Harvey, da da da, and then like everyone's just always posting about Dirk and India, and it's just like, bro, like no offense, but how do y'all care about celebrities' lives so that much? Like, why are y'all invested in people's lives? And then there's people online always talking like they know them personally, and it's just like, what the fuck? It's like, is everyone fucking insane or am I insane? And then I going back to the question like, what am I doing here? And I should leave. Can I go? Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now?
Smash that like button for me.
If I stay, there will be trouble. If I go, there will be double. So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? I don't know. I don't know if that's how the song sounds, but another thing.
For
I'm
sure,
sorry. I'm just
tweets.
gonna put everything on you guys right now for whoever is willing to watch this. Actually, because I don't know. But I have no one to talk to. But also, I feel like when I meet new people, I get annoyed really easily. Like I swear, like I could hang out. Okay, let's say I meet up with someone off Twitter or Instagram or whatever today, and we hang out. Like the littlest stuff will just annoy me. Like I don't know if it's because like now like I know what I want in a friend, and I'm not just gonna hang out with just anybody, and like it'll. I don't
Okay.
know, but like what's your
Well,
ketchup?
isn't it a good thing to kind of choose your friends carefully, especially these days with a lot of people doing what they're doing, saying what they're saying, talking what they're talking? Your ear holes.
I just had grilled cheese that I
I
made.
mean, it wasn't that bad. Come on.
But like all like hang out with someone new, and then like it's like every little thing they do just like
Sup,
annoys
Jessica
me.
D?
Like, why are you tapping your foot like that? Like, why are you talking like that? Like,
Hey,
why are
Donna.
you talking about that? Like, why is your mindset like that?
For sure, Sid.
And it's like, how can I sit and complain about not having friends when I don't even fucking give anybody a chance? But then it's like, why do I care about friends at my big, big age? And everyone's like, oh, you should have a family and be married by now. And I'm like, why do people have such a hard time accepting the fact that some women just don't want to create humans or get married?
True, Christy. Good line. You have to be a good friend to have a good friend. Exactly. It's back and forth. It's not just one way. Hey, Mindy B.
Actually, can we just talk about that for a second? Why Does everyone on social media feel the need to clown on people that are older who don't have kids and aren't married? Like, I'm sorry, but like, why? Like, I have to have a kid because what? Because it's normal, the normal thing to do. Like, no, not about here. I'm not about to pop out a kid. Like, I'm sorry. Like, there's certain people that are just built for that, and certain people that aren't. I don't. I think I'm just not one of them because no way in hell. Like, you couldn't pay me to freaking pop out a baby out of my
Oh, Sid.
little pussy and have that shit stretched to shit.
True, gone Big B. Very true. A lot of people will have a profound dislike of men, especially with what she's been through. So I totally understand that. Champs and Chocolate, good morning. How are you doing?
And then carrying it around for 9 months when I have like severe anxiety, like every day I'm gonna wake up and trip out that there's a fact at the fact that there's something growing inside me. A live human who's growing inside me, and then my asshole and my vagina are gonna become one when I give birth. A possibility, I mean, obviously that's not everyone. I'm gonna shit on the fucking table, and then the thought of even getting pregnant in general scares me. Like, I pray that I no, be careful what you wish for.
Mm-hmm.
And then marriage. Like, I feel like marriage is just a big
For
fucking
sure, Tiny.
scam. Because what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Our finances are now like one, and we have to like report our income as like a couple. What do you mean I don't get the whole bed to myself and I have to cuddle you and have sex with you whenever you want? Like, bro,
Wow, Buddha, you've had you were a hairdresser for 17 years. You were in, what was it, like a band? You've done a lot of things.
I'm sorry, but when I sleep, I like to fucking sleep diagonally. Don't ask me why, but the bed will be like this, and my body will be like this across it, and that's just the way that I sleep. I mean, if we had like a California king size bed, then maybe I'll share it with you, but I don't even know. Because,
Wow, a belly dancer. That's
and then when
different.
you live with a man, you have to poo in front of them and they poo in front of you and stuff like that. Like, I don't, like, I don't know. I just feel like the thought of a man
Okay,
pooing and
Clarky.
like seeing a man poo is just gonna turn me off. Because what do you mean you just sick of shit and now you want to have.
Exactly, Buddha.
Anyways, this rant has gone on far now.
All right, so to sum this up, her friends aren't talking to her for whatever reason. I have no idea because I'm not on like the in. I guess I could ask people actually as to why that live in her area because I do know people who live in her area as to why exactly what's going on is going on, but I think we can pretty much figure it out. Her friends aren't seeing her, something's up. Could it be the money? It could be because she doesn't really have that much money anymore. Before she was able to spoil her friends with gifts. But are they your friends though if you really have to spoil them with gifts? As in it's not an option. Because you remember how she used to get Moschino. Some people say Moschino. I actually prefer Moschino. But she used to spoil her friends with like Moschino and Gucci and Prada and Versace. I'm like, some people don't even buy those things for themselves, much less for their friends. But then again, I don't know their true dynamic. I'm just hearing stuff. So we'll see. Hey,
Thank
Slinky.
you for coming to my talk. For those of you who do, I love you all and I wish you a great day.
And that is it for Sagittariusshawty. I guess what should I do now? I could just stop it right there, then do MFW later,
Okay,
because
hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Foodie Beauty is live now. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. I'll maybe check out what I didn't think it was gonna go this long. All right, Foodie Beauty, still live. All right, let me stop right now. We're gonna get into Foodie Beauty, see what's up with her, and I'll see you over there in a few minutes. Do we have an update on DLF? Yeah, I'm gonna ask Mama Scrunch and see what she says. Other than that, everybody, I'll see you in maybe a couple of minutes. If I won't see you in a couple of minutes, then I'll see you another time. But I will change the title of this, and then we'll do MFW after Foodie Beauty and get on with our day. So see you then, or see you another time. Bye bye.